now you're looking at the Dreadnok's Thunder Machine.
Dreadnok's Thunder Machine!
Ravage, eject!
Coming up, the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover, Decepticon Soundwave Dreadnok Thunder Machine. Stick around. What's up and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing, transforming, and reviewing the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover, Decepticon Soundwave Dreadnok Thunder Machine with Zarana, Zartan, and Ravage. Finally, I've been waiting for this one. So we got technically 4 characters in this. It's another Transformer G.I. Joe crossover, which I absolutely love, and I can't wait to actually dig into this thing. I actually got it as a birthday present this year, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And this is ready to get opened. But let's go ahead and look over the box first. So the front, you know, you have a classic Transformers look over here, and then G.I. Joe look over here. It's pretty awesome. You see Ravage with Soundwave on the side, and Zarana and Zartan with the Thunder Machine over here. I don't know why no Thrasher. It's kind of weird. Take a peek at the top, and there you have him in bot mode and in vehicle mode, along with the figures. And G.I. Joe. This side is all G.I. Joe, kind of like the classic boxes. Soundwave Dreadnok Thunder Machine, G.I. Joe. Flip to this side, you got, it's kind of hard to see because I don't have much room here. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, same thing. At the bottom, there's your G.I. Joe Transformers 2024 crossover collaborative, I guess, symbol. And UPC and stuff over here. And then flip to the back, and you have the pin again, G.I. Joe Transformers, Thunder Machine, Soundwave, figures, cool. Also, you get this little hologram piece because GM, you know, officially licensed. Not sure why, because that's a Firebird, I'm pretty sure, not a Camaro. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pop this puppy open. But first, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for future content. Alright, so I've done 2 of these before, and they have this tape that you kind of just peel off. I don't want to cut it because I actually like it. So if you just peel it, you know, you can slide it back together whenever you want, and you know, you can tape it back together so it doesn't slide apart. So we got one side of it off. It's kind of pulling the cardboard with it, so let me see if I can get that off without making a mess. Alright, so one side, fold that in, and I'll go ahead and cut this so you guys don't have to sit through all the baloney. So anyways, we got them pieces taken off, and let's open it to reveal the Hasbro white box on the inside. Just going to get these completely out of here. So like before, you get that white inner box, G.I. Joe 2024, Transformers, Soundwave Dreadnok Thunder Machine, same at the bottom, nothing on the sides, and the back you get a top secret. So it's pretty neat. And now, go ahead and open it. So, voila. Damn, it looks good. It's got some size to him, so that's a bonus right there. Here you see a carded or retro O-ring style Zarana and Zartan. Go ahead and lay this down, and we'll go and pull this insert out. Okay, so there's the first piece with Soundwave. I'll set that right there. Show you the rest of the contents. Here you have the instruction sheet. Crap. And looks like the figures. So we'll pull them out, and here they are. So we'll actually go over these first. I'll show them as this because I'm not actually going to open these. I'm going to store these away because I do, even though I don't collect the the O-ring style figures anymore. I do keep the new modern versions that they're making, so I will put these aside with the others and just have them sit. So they come unpunched. Bubble's nice. Zarana looks like a major upgrade from the original one, especially in the face. She's got her backpack and her little saw gun type deal right here. You got original art right here. One thing about the new Zarana figure, she does have the tattoo on her left shoulder. That's cool. Flip it around. There you see the Thunder Machine with her driving, Zartan hanging out the side. And here's a shot of her file card. Go ahead and pause it if you'd like. So now we'll get her off to the side and we'll show you Zartan. So cool. It's nice to get another Zartan, even though it is an O-ring style. I'm sure the original collectors are loving this. Another thing I didn't point out was Zarana, but they come with stands. So that's a new addition. But he's got his backpack, his disguise mask, and his pistol. Looks like the colors are a bit different than, you know, the original Zartan that came with the swamp skier. It actually got some gray in there. But the boots look a little different, but I think they're the same. They look good though. Flip around through the back, and Thunder Machine again, and give you a shot of his file card. So alright, so got them figures out the way. So now we'll go ahead and get into Soundwave. So empty box pieces, we'll just get them out of here. You see Ravage strapped on right there. There's the chain belt for the weapons, bumper, and engine blower in the back. You also have a little bag here. So we need to cut this stuff out. So go ahead and take trusty Dusty and snip, snip, snip. Here's a little accessory bag, which we will go over. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cut out all these pieces. There is a lot, so bear with me for a moment. I think they're all snapped. Yep, got everything. Box out of here. Got Soundwave, and we'll stand him up. So that's cool. Here's Ravage. Get stuff to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and put everything to the side for now, and we'll bring out Ravage next. So here he is. Like the original, you know, little classic cassettes that we had. That's how Ravage is with this one. Just give him a quick peek over. I'll pull some stuff down on him. Get them legs out. Same on this side. Get this head together. Alright. So there is Ravage. Kinda together. A little messy, but we got him. It's been a while. Been a long while. Made him blue. Wonder why that is. But just make him a little different. You can see he's got a Decepticon logo on each of the front legs. Here and here. Little waggy tail. Not much to him. You know, pretty simple. Set him down. Just like that. There he goes. So for the time being, we'll go ahead and put him to the side. But real quick, I'm going to go ahead and go in here and go over the accessories, because I do believe there is a piece for Ravage in here that we'll go ahead and look over real quick. So we'll cut this open. Got to get all that messy tissue paper out the way. And then we'll slide out these pieces that are in here. And I think that's it. Doesn't seem like nothing else. So you have your two guns. You have a blade for Soundwave. Pretty simple. We'll get to this stuff as we put it on. And here is the antenna. Unlike the original, this doesn't have a curve to it. But you do get this leash, which is very nice, flexible. So we'll bring Ravage back over and slide that around his neck. And there you have it. Now you got Ravage on a leash. Cool. Alright, so now that we got everything out, we're going to go ahead and go over Soundwave. So here he is. He stands about 10 inches tall, which is, you know, perfect height. It's great. It's masterpiece scale. not masterpiece built. You know, obviously you have all plastic parts, no metal pieces, you know, whatsoever. There's kibble like all over the back of them, you know, stuff like that. I'm going to explain this real fast. I'm going to actually leave this on here because when you transform him into car mode, vehicle mode, it's going to hang out, so it's going to look kind of ugly. But when he's in bot mode, to keep this secure, you can simply just go ahead and flip that around and tag it on there, and it kind of stays secure. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave that on there for him. First, I'm going to go over the accessories before I get to him, and I'm going to show you some pieces. So here you have the, I guess, thruster or, you know, jet engine that's on the back of the Thunder Machine. So this piece will come in handy right here when we get to that, and you'll see why. But when it's not on the Thunder Machine itself, it can go on SOUNDWAVE, and you simply go up to the top right here, and you find that little hole right there, and tab that in. And now you have the SOUNDWAVE cannon. Alright, you come over to the front Gatling guns right here, and you see they got these two kind of rectangular, almost rectangular little holes on there. So you'll take the Gatling guns, which you get two of right here in gray, and you'll line them up and simply plug them in there and there, just like that. So now you have your front gun. And you can do a couple things. You can have one shoot. You can plug the blade in there, which you don't need to do, but it's also meant as a knife. And here that is. So we're actually going to go ahead and put that in SOUNDWAVE's left hand. So he's now wielding. And you can do one of two things with this. You can either use this as kind of a handgun, yeah, pew pew pew, or you could take it out and put it up top to where the other hole is on this side, and you can have two upper cannons, which is pretty neat. The chain, I don't think it has a purpose, it otherwise going on Ravage, and of course we have Ravage inside. Go ahead and throw him in there. We're gonna go put him aside for the moment, and then you got your antenna, which goes to the back of the Thunder Machine. That would actually plug in right here, and you can actually have that on SOUNDWAVE or not, it's up to you. Alright, and then you're going to bring in your front like ram bar for the Thunder Machine. You have two parts. When you go to put it on the Thunder Machine, you want to go ahead and plug in them tabs like that, so you have one whole piece. And when you're not having it, it can actually go on SOUNDWAVE as some front leg guards. So left leg, you have that hole right here, and you have this little gap, like a grip. You'll take this plug and stick it in right there, line it up. Do the same with the other side, in right here like that, and now you have him fully geared up. And you're gonna add a Ravage up in the top, pop him in, close him up, and there you go. So now we're gonna go ahead and take all these pieces back off, and we'll go over SOUNDWAVE's articulation. So everything as it is can just go to the side, and we'll show him off. So starting at the head is on a ball joint, and you can do full 360, and lean forward, back, and a little bit of side to side. Come over to the arms, and go up all the way. Of course, it's a transformer. They can rotate a full 360. You got a little bit of bicep rotation. You have this hinge at the elbows, and the hand does not articulate, but of course it folds in and out. Down to the legs, they can go out this far. With that little skirt, they can come forward that far. And then they can go back. Let's get that antenna out of here actually. if you pull this up, it can go back that far. There's another hinge at the knees. And when you come down to the feet, this is also important when he's in bot mode. You can pop these feet out like that, so they don't rock, but they can move around. But when he's in bot mode, you want to make sure you lift that piece up into there and then secure it in so it's stable and he can stand properly. So that's pretty much it for his articulation. Not very much to it. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and transform him. All right, so first, you want to go ahead and take his head, and you want to spin that completely around, and then tuck it down, just like that. Next, you want to take these arms, and get them out, pull them all the way up, get those pieces out so they're up like this. And you want to, so while you're up at the top, if you look at the bottom here, first we're going to take off this little windshield protector right here because it's just going to pop up. Then you can see how the arms are over here. I went ahead and turned this one around because you have this tab right here, and then you have that spot right there that'll plug into. But you want to go ahead and rotate this so you have the wheel on the outside like that, and then tuck that hand in, turn that upward, then you're going to bring this in and down and plug in. Plug in that tab like that, and there you have one side. You do the same for this side. So spin this around to right here where you have that tab. Wheel around. Fold that top hand in. Bring that hood in. And then bring those pieces in and tab that part in. And once that's in, you can go ahead and bring this part together, and that should fit together just like that. Alright, so that's your front. Alright, next we'll get to the sides here. You have these little side skirts that you can lift up. So this little panel. So you got 1 and 1. Just like that. You can lift this up to about right here. And then you're going to take these legs and you're going to separate them. So go ahead and pull that out. It's going to come down. Do that for both sides. And you want to kind of throw them outside front pieces up right here. So you want to have this kibble piece facing upward. You're going to go ahead and pull this knee to the side. Bring this up and then down, and then kind of lift that leg some. So the back would kind of be at a slant, you know, sort of like this. And then if you're going to put that seat in there, and bring this down, and these side tabs should go in just like that. So if everything's right, you'll have your seat in. Go ahead and plug that down in there. And then do the same for this side. So spin this leg around where you have kibble up. I'm gonna rotate that knee to where you have that tab inward right here. I'm gonna break the knee outward. Lift this panel right here. Bring this up. Kind of flex it. Lift that seat some. Bring it down. And then tab it in right there. Plug that seat in, flip around to the bottom so you can see the tab that you will simply plug in like that, and then back over to the top and snap that down. When you get to the back, pull these pieces down, snap them in, and then you can bring your roof down. The doors out some and plug them right back in here and here. So you will have something like this, said and done. There you go. And now, oops, forgot to put that skirt back up. You see, it's rolling. So, all right. So now that that's all together, we're gonna lift this back up, and you're gonna bring in a little cannon here. You're gonna take this piece and pull it out, and you see you have kind of like a little toe hitch right there. You have these two parts on either side, but you kind of gotta work this into a little bit, and just like that, that'll come down. That's plugged in, and now you have basically your thunder on the thunder machine, and you can plug the top roof piece back in. Now we'll take our antenna and we'll go to the back, plug it in right there, come back around to the front, and we're going to go ahead and put this little windshield piece back on right there. Now you're going to take your Gatling gun that's already together, and you're going to take these two holes that are right there on the top and line those up and plug them in here and here, just like that. And then you're going to take your little ram bar, and like I showed you in the beginning, we're going to go ahead and connect that back together. So there and there. And in the front, you got these two holes, and you're going to take them two and plug them straight in, feed them back pieces down in there some, lift and feed them back pieces in so they're in, and that's it. There is your Soundwave Dreadnok Thunder Machine. It rolls, it's nice, moves around pretty good. You got your Ravage. If you want to have him transformed, cool. If not, you can just pop the deck and snap him in so he's stored away. So nice. We're gonna move this over to the side. Almost forgot, we gotta pull the mirror out because there is a mirror on here. So go ahead and extend that. So there you have it. Bring out the original Thunder Machine as a comparison. So I do have an OG version, and I'm kind of curious to see how it'll look, you know, side by side with it. So here is the original Thunder Machine next to the Soundwave Thunder Machine. I do like the way the new one is more, it's more sturdy, more durable. However, the old one is just, it can't be touched. It's got the antique, you know, Dreadnok colors, the look, the feel, you know, the stickers are pretty much the same. There's a few extra things added, but overall, you know, this is still the #1 to go with, but I do like this one. We know, obviously, vintage figures will fit in the OG, and they will fit in the new version, but I do have a modern Thrasher figure, or they call it Thunder, and I'm going to see if he'll actually fit in the new Thunder Machine. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll take this out, and we're going to go ahead and pop this top up. There. So that's a plus, how this just comes straight up. It's so much easier. So we're going to take Thunder and maneuver him a bit. We got to bend the hell out of these legs to get him in there right. I was able to fit him in the vintage one, so he should fit in here okay. We just got to kind of fit him up in there, get them legs positioned properly, and he should slide down in there. Something like that. So he's in. We can close this back up, and it will all pop right back in. Put the doors down, or put the door up, and here you can see his head is very close to the top, like almost right on it, but there is a little space, and you can see a modern figure will fit into the new Thunder Machine. So that's cool. I'm very happy with that. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and throw this on the turntable, and we will give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, so here is the Transformers G.I. Joe Decepticon Soundwave Dreadnok Thunder Machine with Zarana, Zartan, and Ravage. The collaborative 2024 crossover that I've been waiting for, and here it is. So cool, man. This is definitely a blast from the past, nostalgic piece to have. The transformation was fairly easy. I got the legs messed up a few times, and you can probably tell from the cuts and the edit. But it fit and everything plugs in. It's flush. It turned out pretty good. So I'm happy with it. I like how all the parts fit onto it. This could definitely use some touch-ups though. Like for me, I would probably end up taking, you know, some good black wash to it. You know, darken it up, dirty it up a little bit, you know, make it feel more OG. The one thing that stands out that bugs me a little bit is that front grille, you know, that bumper. That and it's a little bulky. I like the original one. It's thin, you know, it broke really easy, stress marks, this and that. But the new one, it's durable, heavy, and I don't think anything's gonna snap on it, you know, unless you're really, you know, playing with it hard. I didn't put all the pegs up. I thought the front was in the down would be kind of cool. You know, the back ones are automatically up, but overall, I think it looks good. I may, once these go on clearance, if they ever do, I may end up picking up a second, simply because I wouldn't mind, you know, trying to transform it into, you know, the original style look at the most I can. You know, we'll darken that red up, darken that blue up, dirty up, you know, some of them pieces that are gray, and just make them, you know, a little more darker, more, you know, vintage looking. But anyways, so this was fun. I'm happy with it. I may put them back in Soundwave in bot mode, but for now I'm gonna keep them like this because I kind of like it. But anyways, so that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.